Network.
But Mrs. Ellen Greenspan
Where do you
has.
get your hoagies here? Do you get them at Wawa's? Is that what you get them? Well, I went to a place today called Wawa's. You ever been to Wawa's? Anybody been there? Some people don't like, I'm sorry, I know it's a very big state divided, but we went to Wawa's. I was at Wawa's. I wanted to order a sandwich. You press the little touch-tone keypad, all right? You just touch that, and, you know, the sandwich comes out. You touch this, touch this, touch this. Go pay the cashier. There's your sandwich. It's amazing.
It's amazing. You know, when
Oh, he was there. That's if we played the audio for you right after it happened. The whole audio that was so wildly edited, and you intentionally had to edit around to miss the point of what he was talking about. He was talking about it's amazing how the federal government can't get things, but the private sector can get it exactly the way you want it. He wasn't marveling at the technology. He was marveling at how far ahead the private sector always is compared to the federal government. That was his point. Now, this weekend, remember, dummies on the Republican side, dummies. They don't know they can't relate. You remember the John McCain ad when he said that he was in bed and his wife would send the emails for him because he didn't really pay attention to the email and the internet. Do you remember the campaign ad that Barack Obama ran?
1982. John McCain goes to Washington. Things have changed in the last 26 years, but McCain hasn't. He admits he still doesn't know how to use a computer, can't send an email, still doesn't understand the economy, and favors $200 billion in new tax cuts for corporations, but almost nothing for the middle class. After one president who was out of touch, we just can't afford more of the same.
Okay, so what happens to the president this weekend? He is meeting with some campaign volunteers, and somebody says, hey, would you call so-and-so? They hand him a cell phone. Now, surprisingly, there's pictures and there's quotes, but there's not a single video of this. Not a single video. Quotes, pictures, people there, cameras, but no video? Well, when's the last time you didn't see something happen on video in a public place? When's the last time you saw a crowd of people around somebody as famous as Barack Obama and didn't have their cell phones up recording the whole thing?
At least we haven't seen any video yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen any video.
It's not impossible it could come out.
Yeah. So anyway, he's out and he says, he looks at the phone and he can't figure out how to dial it. It's an iPhone. He can't dial it. Now,
not that hard.
You push the big green button. It looks like a phone. That's how you dial an iPhone. You follow the apps. And he's like, I don't. Can you give me the exact quote, Stu? I got a Blackberry.
Yeah. Here we go. He says, finally, Mr. Obama said, oh, I got to dial it in. Hold on. I can do this. See, I still have a Blackberry.
Gives up. Okay. Jeffy, do you have a Blackberry?
I do.
Never used a Blackberry before. So you know, I'm at a disadvantage to the president. President uses a Blackberry. I don't ever use a cell phone. I'm never on a cell phone. If somebody who is with me will carry one, like, Pat's around, and I'll say, hey, Pat, I got to call my wife. Can you just call my wife for me for a second? Or if my wife knows I'm with Pat, she'll call Pat's phone. But I don't use phones, cell phones. I use hard lines. I can dial that, but I don't use a cell phone. Give me your Blackberry. Never seen one before. I mean, I've seen people use them, but I've never dialed one.
I hope this works. Oh, please.
Oh,
no.
I hope it doesn't. I want him to fail miserably. This would be hilarious.
Work. Oh, please.
Right there.
All right. Who are you gonna call?
There's the number. Give me your number. I'll call you.
Give me your number. Yeah, that's a good way.
Let me do that right now.
How about 888-727-BECK?
8727 BECK. And I would imagine I pushed the little button there.
Tough getting a single in here sometimes.
Now put it up to the microphone. Let's see if we can get a ring.
1-888.
Here we go. Here we
go.
go.
A little trouble dialing.
This is the best possible outcome for us. You do realize that, Pat?
Like
the best possible
thing. Dial the phone.
The best possible thing is he cannot make a call right now. This is the ultimate outcome of this segment.
I don't know if I can make a call. Yeah, I just did.
You did?
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Oh, put it up to the microphone.
There it
Let's
is.
hear it ring. Let's hear it ring.
Ring.
I don't hear it ring.
No, it's not.
It says connecting.
Yeah.
Well, I just put it on the microphone, and now it's having a, because this is magnetic,
Oh, yeah.
it's having a problem with that.
Okay.
But
you figured it out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, done. How hard is that? I've never used a BlackBerry before. I don't have a cell phone. The president does. The deal is, it's icon based.
You don't
it's
really
not
have
that hard.
You don't have an iPhone either. Maybe you can't do it with an iPhone. I mean, let's compare.
You mean
That's a good
iPhone?
point.
Let's
That's
compare
a good
Apple
point.
to Apple. Should we compare Apple to Apple? And not BlackBerry to BlackBerry. Let's see if you can do it on an iPhone. That's what the president was using. Mr. Smarty Pants, Mr.
You push the phone, and then this is easier.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's just see.
Because it has a big green button that says call. It's easier to do.
Push the speaker thing on it.
I don't know.
And then you'll be able to hear it on the.
There.
Oh, the line's busy. Okay, we're trying to get through to the show. We can't.
So,
we can't even get through to the show.
And the iPhone is easier because the thing that I got lost on is I had to guess which button to push to be able to send, because it doesn't say send, or on the iPhone it says call. Green button call. How hard is that?
Not.
Here's the smartest guy in the world.
Right.
And the media, again, won't say anything. Only reason why we're bringing this up is because this is incredible, the things that they leave on the table and they bash other people for. It's just to show that the American people are not getting the truth. He's the smartest guy in the world. Play the three things that he said. You know, I remember those three words. Most important three words in a speech. The most important three words. Said it again this weekend. Remember, the guy who says we have 57 states. Okay, let's cut him some slack. He knows that there's only 50 states.
Amen 47.
Amen.
Whatever. Okay.
Making products
This is
that
this
we
weekend.
sell around the world, stamped with three proud words, made in the USA.
What?
Come on, the counting thing is legitimate. This is the theory that ties it all together. Take that, Dinesh D'Souza. Yeah, this guy can't count. That's where all the problems come from.